So let's start our Monday session. We are doing a short meditation that will prompt our mind to be programmed to find us what we need, the ideas, the people, the opportunities that we need in order to spend the best possible week and also raise up our energy, our vibration, if you wish, so that we're in a great mood, we're motivated, and we're open to inspired action. We're open to receiving possibilities from the universe, so to speak. So without any further ado, let's start. So if you're like me, you might want to give yourself a little stretch before we start. Stretching out the arms and maybe like rolling the shoulders, like moving the head, the neck around. If you've been sitting for a while and you want to stand up, shake your legs and sit back down, you can absolutely do that. Basically, make sure you're feeling good in your body. And then when you're sat down, you can close your eyes. And first, we're going to bring our attention to the weight of our bodies on this earth. So feeling the weight of our body on the seat that we're sitting on. And also feeling the weight of our feet pressing on the ground. And even pressing our feet a little bit further into the ground, just to feel the earth underneath us and have that intention to connect with it and ground ourselves in it, in the energy of the earth. Awesome. So once we've done that, let's bring our attention back up, this time into the area of our chest, and connect with our hearts. So maybe you want to put your hand over your heart. You don't have to, but if it helps, you can. Maybe you're able to fine-tuning to hearing your heart in a way, or feeling your heart. And then once you're establishing that connection, that awareness into your heart, let's just imagine as if our breath was actually flowing in and out directly through the heart, as if our hearts had noses. And as we are feeling our hearts and seeing, visualizing our breath flowing in and out through it, let's just harmonize our breathing a little bit so that it's as balanced, as harmonious as possible, with a very regular rhythm. So as much as possible, breathe in a little bit deeper and slower than you usually do, and try to have the same rhythm with every breath, with your in-breath and your out-breath about the same length, and keeping it as regular as you can. We'll do it for another minute or so together in silence. Okay, so this breathing is called heart focus breathing, and it is designed to bring some calm to your system. So maybe you're starting to feel that already, sense of quiet and peace in the mind, the body starting to relax. So keep that breathing going, and from that relaxed place, let's first remind ourselves of where we are heading. But let's remind ourselves of the vision that we have, whether it's the vision for our life, or if it's too far down the road, the vision that we have for maybe a few years down the line, or maybe just the end of this year. But basically, what do we have in sight? Where are we aiming to go in our life? Where do we desire to go towards? Okay, now after you've done that, we are gonna take a few moments to briefly turn towards the past, the very recent past, and look at the week that's just gone. And without judgment, just looking at how it went, what worked well for us, what did not work as well as we wish. Just getting a sense of the texture of the week of last week. And don't hesitate to envision different areas of your life, like work, but also your family relationships, your exercise, health, any area of life that's important to you. If you prefer, if you want to focus specifically on one, it's fine too. Just make the process your own. But generally speaking, just welcome every memory that come to you, just welcome them. Okay, this or that happened. I didn't like that. I like that. So get a sense of what worked well, what you enjoyed, what you would want more of, what you want to expand on and nurture and maintain. And also what hasn't been going as well as you wanted, what you want less of, what you want to change. Okay, and now let's just ask ourselves if last week was going to repeat itself in the future, or a version of last week was going to repeat itself in the future. What trajectory does it start to draw? Is it pointing towards the vision that we just reminded ourselves, or at least in the overall region of where we want to go? Or is it a mess? would it bring us further away from the vision that we have? And if you notice that it doesn't align, that it brings you away from what you want, no panic. Just welcome this as information. And now we are just gonna allow ourselves to course correct. So now, forget everything about last week and let's focus ourselves on the week to come and a version of the week to come that our imagination is going to fill up with the best possible outcomes and scenarios. Basically, engage your imagination and dream about the best possible week that you can think of. So, starting with everything that you know is in your control. If everything that is in your control to achieve works, if you're able to do everything that you want to do, what does that look like? Just get a feel of everything that you've put your mind into that worked well. And maybe it's not just work projects, but maybe it's also reaching out to people you love, for instance, or booking the time off, or the retreat that you've been wanting to book, that type of thing. Don't allow your imagination to expand on just the obvious. Okay. And now, what if everything that's actually not in our hands, not in our control, was to actually turn out for the best? So just again, use your imagination to picture what would happen, what could happen if things that you don't directly control are actually working perfectly in your favor, in your best interest, and I mean also everyone's best interest. Maybe you're expecting some answers, some decisions that need to be made by other people, that type of thing. If that was to work well, what would the week look like? Okay, now let's get up a notch in imagination and what about the unexpected? What about the things that you're not even thinking about right now? What could the week look like if you were opening up to unexpected ideas, opportunities, maybe some surprises? So yeah, allow yourself to imagine, what if the week was basically full of great surprises? What could they be? What could that be? What could they be bringing into your life? Okay, surprises, surprises, welcoming the unexpected. And if you've been following this meditation for a while, maybe you're starting to think, okay, well, I don't know what else to imagine at that stage. Running out of ideas for unexpected things to come into your life. If that's the case, I got you covered. Because now we're going to set an intention to be open to welcome in our experience anything beyond what we were able to imagine so far. So being open to new ideas, to opportunities, meeting people that are obviously somewhat aligned with our vision. But here we are being open to welcome them, even though they might appear to us in a shape or form that is very different than what we were able to imagine so far. So maybe we are putting an intention out that there is a certain vision that we have for our future, but maybe even our imagination is too anchored in the past. So here we are just saying out to ourselves, we are open for beyond. We're open for possibilities that we don't know what they could look like yet. Possibilities that would be aligned, even better aligned to what we want than what we are currently able to think of. So allow yourself to open up to these possibilities. And then just start to notice how you're feeling. In an imagined future where everything goes well, where everything conspires to bring you closer to to your vision, your mission, your purpose, your goals. How does that feel? And we're going to make these feelings more intense. Maybe you know exactly what these feelings are. I mean, you can put a name to it, whether it's gratitude, joy, passion, excitement. But maybe not. Maybe it's just a feeling. It's just something, sensation in your body, and it's fine too. So what I'm going to invite us to do now is imagine as if the feelings themselves are flowing in and out through our hearts with each of our breath. And here we are going to resume our harmonious, regular breathing rhythm. And every time you breathe in, just imagine as if you're breathing in feelings through your heart. You're noticing them, you're feeling them with more intensity. And as well, every time you breathe out, imagine as if the feelings are flowing out from your heart into the space around you, surrounding you, bathing you, spreading, radiating around you. Yeah. So when you breathe out, allow the feelings to radiate out from your heart. And when you breathe in, bring them back into yourself through the heart and feel them inside your body. And now we're going to even increase the intensity of these feelings flowing in and out from the heart. And now imagine that these feelings, these sensations that are flowing and passing through the heart are flowing with such intensity that they're like a laser beam shooting out from your heart. They're like a laser beam that you're able to control with your own will, with your own heart. And so now I'm gonna invite your imagination again to imagine that this laser beam is drawing right in front of you, opening up a circle like a portal in front of you, like in sci-fi movies. As you're breathing out through your heart, these feelings like a laser beam literally cut a piece of time and space in front of you, opening up a portal in the future, opening up a portal, a tunnel that is bathed in this sensation, this feeling, this high vibration feelings that resonate with the best possible week that you could have. So this portal that's just open is just made of the best possible, the best information possible that you need, that is going to support you, help you to indeed have the best possible week next week, this week actually. So I'm going to invite us to imagine as if we're actually walking through the portal now with confidence, confidence that we're stepping into a future where we have access to the information, the possibilities, the opportunities that are matching the emotions, the sensations, and the imaginations of the week that we would love to have. I'm going to invite you for a minute to just soak in the moment you have stepped into that portal. You're stepping into a time and space reality that is closer, that gets you closer to your vision. And for a moment, take a few deep breaths as if you're really connecting with all of this energy. You're connecting with these possibilities with each in-breath, feeling like they're connecting with you on a deep, deep level. Feeling these possibilities, this energy entering your body all the way down to your cells. Basically getting all of your body systems, all of the tiniest particles that make up your body have these particles vibrate to the tune of this new future that you've imagined. So we are in interaction with that future. So much so that it doesn't even, it's not a future, it's the present. And notice how you feel being somehow stronger within yourself of these new possibilities that you've just connected with. And now I'm going to invite you to anchor these feelings within yourself in a very practical way so you can remind yourself of it during the week. So if you want to, you can press your thumb and index finger together with that intention to seal this energetic state this moment into your body and into your awareness, so that every time you need it during the week, all you need to do is press your thumb and index finger together, and you're bringing back in your awareness the same sensations that you're having right now. You're teaching your body to bring yourself into this state instantly whenever you press your index and thumb together. Okay. So now, once you've done that and you're ready to start the week, we are first going to make sure to bring ourselves back into the here and now in a safe way. So I'm going to invite you to rub your hands together until they're warm, and then put them at the top of your head, and from there, gently touch all the parts of your body, touching your body as if you're wanting to feel the boundaries of your body again, to be back within the confines of your physical self, and touching every part of your body all the way down to possibly your feet if you're able, in the position that you have. So touching from head to torso, arms, back, abdomen, legs, all the way down to the feet. And if you can't touch your feet, just press your feet into the ground like we've done at the beginning, with the intention to ground yourself again. And once you've done that, we are ready to roll. So open your eyes again. And let's go. Let's do it. Let's have a fantastic week, everyone. And I will see you next week to continue, 1 week after week, to carve the best trajectory for our life. Ciao, everyone. See you next week.